Hi children, welcome back to the revision class of chapter 18, that is wastewater story. So in this we started with what is actually wastewater or sewage. So whatever the used water is there, it is called sewage water or wastewater. So once if you use the water, it becomes wastewater or sewage. So if you come to sewage, actually sewage is nothing but whatever the impure material that added to the water that you once used, that water is carried away by a system called sewage system. Okay, so here in sewage system there is a flow of sewage. It contain the wastewater with the contaminants and impurities. Already it is wastewater, and along with this some contaminants and impurities they are going to be added. And here this sewage water or contaminated water, the dirt water, polluted water, it has different types of impurities, and it includes organic impurity, inorganic impurity, and some nutrients are added, contaminants are added to the water, right? So here let us see one by one. The organic impurities are nothing but human feces, animal waste, plant waste, oil, fruits, vegetable waste, pesticides, herbicides, etc. And inorganic impurities they include nitrates, phosphates, metals, etc. And the nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and bacteria, microbes. They cause waterborne disease when they mixed with the water. That is what we call contaminated water. So that definitely we should have a clean sewerage system. What is meant by sewerage? Sewerage is nothing but the combination of sewers. What is sewer? Sewer is a pipeline that is attached to the underground, that is attached in the underground, means to receive the sewage water. The sewage water is received by sewer, a pipeline, and these pipelines they are attached one another, and what we call it is sewer system. We call it as sewer system. So this sewer system, it carries the polluted water or contaminated water as a sewage water through it, and it is supplied to the water treatment plant. So here what is the problem with the sewage water? This sewage is very harmful as it contain contaminants and pollutants, and as well as the dirt material present in it. If the contaminant bacteria it spread with the drinking water, it causes some waterborne diseases like dysentery and typhoid, etc. So that to prevent this we have to treat the water well, then only we have to allow the sewage water to the water bodies. So here there is a wastewater treatment plant, or otherwise we call sewage water treatment plant, and here it contains some what you call some containers or some tanks here. So let us see how they treat the water, how they make the pure water from the impure water. Number one, screening. Here they arrange the bar screens through which the heavy metals, napkins, sanitary towels, plastic bags, sticks, cans, rags, they are going to be stuck. So in the screening we remove the large pieces of rubbish, right, of the waste material that disposed into the water. And next step, we allow the water to get into grit and sand removal tank. Here what happens, in grit and sand removal tank, the speediness of the water decreases, so that whatever the grit and sand is present in the polluted water, it comes down, it sediments down, right? So that is grit and sand removal tank, and this water is sent to first sedimentation tank. Here this sedimentation tank, what happens, they allow to stabilize the water for some time. Then whatever the solid particles, solid organic matter or fecal matter, whatever the solids that are present in the water, sewage water, it slowly comes to the bottom of the tank, sedimentation tank, and the solid that is collected here, it is called sludge. Okay, so here sludge can be added to the whatever the sludge that is gathered at the bottom of the tank. It is used to produce biogas. Okay, so from the sludge we can get biogas here. Now however the water become somewhat purified. This water is now sent to aeration tank. In the aeration tank they apply air to it, So due to presence of air, the aerobic bacteria grow and it decomposes the organic or fecal matter that is present in the water. So however, this is called biological treatment. When the aerobic bacteria grow, it eats all the impurities present in the water and they become heavyweight, right? Now the water is sent to second sedimentation tank, where the microbes with a high weight and other fecal matters, they come to the bottom of the tank, second sedimentary tank. So from here we can get activated sludge, because these are aerobic bacteria that settle down, and this bacteria is used to produce biogas, or otherwise it is used as biomanure. We call it as biofertilizer, right? So however, by doing all this, the water become purified, and you can add some chemicals like chlorine and ozone to kill the germs present in it. So we disinfectant the water. Now the water become purified. This water is allowed to enter into the ponds, lakes, or rivers happily, right? So this is what we called sewage water treatment plant and cleaning the water. Here some good housekeeping practices that we discussed means the waste such as solid food remains, and used tea leaves, sanitary towels, polythene bags, used cotton, hair, and soft toys, they should not be thrown into the drain. It should be thrown into the dustbin. And whatever the waste cooking oils and fats should not be thrown into in the kitchen. Whatever the waste that produced, you should not throw it to the kitchen sink. We should throw it in dustbin, right? And next, the chemicals like paints, solvents, insecticides, medicines, and motor oil, you should not be disposed into the water, as they are non-biodegradable in nature, right? And here some sanitization and diseases. If you don't maintain the good sanitization, good bathroom or toilet practice, then it causes waterborne diseases. So in olden days, the people used to go for defecation in the outside, and these spread the diseases like cholera, typhoid, polio, meningitis, hepatitis, and dysentery, etc. So here water should be treated before drink. So that's why, to make awareness, United Nations Assembly, it announced March 22nd as a World Water Day, and the decade 2005 to 15 is called as International Decade for the Action on Water for Life, right? So all these efforts to reduce the water wastage and how to reuse the wastewater again, right? Here alternative arrangement for the sewage disposal. In this, we studied about septic tank, composting pits, and chemical toilets. Septic tanks are the earthen tanks. The septic tanks are suitable for the houses, places where we can dispose the sewage at the point of producing. Wherever the sewage is produced, and here it is going to be decomposed at the particular part. Okay, so it saves the pipeline system, and as well as it is earthen, so that no problem, it won't produce any diseases. It has inlet, outlet, and well designed septic tank it is. And next, here composting pits are somewhat advanced, and here nearby the toilet sink we are going to arrange a compost tank, where we allow the what you call exhauster here. So this exhauster can makes the fecal matter to dry up. Okay, so these dry cakes of fecal matter can be used as fertilizers in the field. So that is what we call composting pits. And chemical toilets, here chemical toilets, all the portable toilets are chemical toilets, you should remember, right? So chemical toilets are used at the construction sites and at a large outdoor gatherings such as music festivals or marriages. So wherever the crowded people are there, in that the portable chemical toilets are used, right? And these are somewhat expensive when compared to other toilets. And we discussed about toilets in the aeroplane. So in the toilets in the aeroplane, they are arranged with the vacuum tank. So these are vacuum toilets where it sucks the fecal matter, that human fecal matter, and that filled in the tank, where it can be emptied after landing of flight with a particular pipeline system. And sanitization at public places, we should be take care when you go for urinals or toilet for the in the public places. Everyone should show responsibility. We should not throw the paper waste and pockets, empty plastic papers, water bottles in the public places. We should throw them in the dustbin, and we should not spit here and there in the social places. And as well as after eating banana or any fruits, we should not throw the peel here and there. It makes dirty, right? And as well as we should be behave like a active citizen, and we should not go for urinals at the roadside, and open dirty water drains are breeding places of houseflies and mosquitoes and other disease causing organisms. So definitely we should go to the gram panchayat or municipality report, and by mingling with them we have to clean our surroundings. If you maintain the happy surroundings, then we will be healthy, and uh, we can be eradicate the problem which is generated by the sanitization problem, or otherwise the sewage water problem. So children, I hope you understood today's revision class, and in next class we'll discuss about question and answers of this.